Okay, so for my truck, I'm gonna build a pipe bumper. As you can see, I made the bracket. So I made the plate, and then I made the bracket. So once I got the shape, of the plate that I wanted, I think these are like 1/4 inch thick. They're pretty damn thick, heavy duty. So I just cut them out of the steel, and I think it's black steel. Carbon steel is lighter, but I think this is stronger. So I'm using this as the plate, the support plate. Now, this is gonna go right up here. Boom. So I gotta make sure that it's not crooked. Gotta get the leveler. That's how I did it, and set it up, and then draw the line or put a tape, measure it, and then tack weld it, and then tack weld the other side, and then we'll set up the pipe again to measure level. Okay, so there's my tack. I can't go all the way out. That's gonna hit the screw. But here's getting better. So not bad. Kind of messy, but that's the tack. So this is my pipe bumper. It's gonna cover the fender. See if it's even. It looks pretty even. There's the bumper for my last project, and it's unfinished, so you can see that I added these two here, this bar and on the other side. So let's see the side view. So it looks pretty good, coming out pretty good. I did do welding, so I had to finish welding the bar back to the bracket, and then I had to weld these, and somehow this part went warped a little bit, so it kind of went crooked. So I had to like grind the hole a little bit towards that way, grind this one that way a little bit, because this one was sticking out further. You know, this side was out further just a little bit, and so that's why I decided to do that. So the bar moved this way towards the passenger side, and now that side and this side is even now for some reason. But anyway, it fits good now. Anybody can put it on and take it off. That's what I wanted. As you can see, it's missing the middle part, so that whole middle. So from there to there, it's supposed to be another bar in there, and then the other bars from here down to there is so I still got that part to do, and the metal plate that covers the whole front part. So I gotta tack it because it's level right now. So once I put this in, then I can put the support bars in, boom, and then I can set up my my metal plate, weld the bars in, metal plate. Anyway, so this part of the project, I waited for 3 days when my Vevor tube bender came. The 1 inch wasn't even the right one. So I had to send it back. So now I did this because of that. So that put me way behind schedule. Oh, so it's raining now. But I did do the weld. I didn't weld the back part behind. I think I'll take the bumper off and do that. That one came out really messy. Packed it on. There's a gap. I filled the gap. But I leaned it forward a little bit. I think that was a mistake. Now it's shorter. So the bar is going to be shorter. The plate's going to be shorter. But it's going to be higher. And so now I got to make a bar from there, coming up to here, and the other side coming up to here, and then I'm going to put a plate underneath, and that should protect the radiator. Coming along slow, but it's happening. This is what the plate is going to look like. I'm going to add 2 more on each side. So 2 plates on each side. We'll see how it looks. Alright, so I did a pattern for my plate with the cardboard. Sized it up to my bumper. Then I cut the piece out of a stop sign. And I bent the edges. And I checked it again and it fit pretty good. Now I'm actually trimming the end cap for the bumper. So that's what I'm doing right now. So it took me only all day. So I had to, shave down the caps and cut my own, what do you call them? Mounting brackets. So I had to make about 9 of them, but I only ended up using about 5. So because it wasn't like lining up right, I laid it down and it actually came out better. So also over here and here, so I had to line it all up, make sure all the holes lined up, make sure all the holes were even. Hopefully it came out good on the front side. What I'm going to do is, since I had these things, you see these things? They were, in this case right here, it's the rivet gun. So, there, rivet gun. So I'm going to rivet that into the brackets. And that's how I'm going to do it. Maybe later I might do the mounting, but you can see there's like a huge gap. And I guess when I put this in, I should have pushed it more towards the front because this tube is bigger than this tube. Anyway, things to think about for next project. Alright, so I disconnected the bumper, brought it down, and I did the welding. That's what it looks like. Let me see. There you go. Right there. All that. I still gotta do some welding on the back side, and because this one moved and I welded the whole front end, I gotta figure out what to do in the back here. I gotta fill it in somehow. And because I did that, I didn't want to grind it out and start over, so I just matched that one there. So now I'm gonna do the welding. So technically it's done with the plate, and I added the screws red. So I do have to paint it, but technically it's done and it's safe. Oh shit, I forgot the license plate. Oh, whoa.